All right, we are rolling, guys. Speed Duel Showdown number 23 finals. We have Ursus and DB Grinder. DB Grinder, unfortunately, it's goes without saying, we're going to see a Dark Moth. We are going to see a Moth, but oh, what's this Bone skill? Ursus with King of the Skull Servants in finals. Let's go to main screen. Love to see King in finals. Link would be very happy about that also. But, only 5 entrants today. The lightest tournament we've seen of the year so far. So, Ursus really just had to win. DB actually had the gauntlet. DB had to play Hammer and Nail, who was a new member, in round 1. And then also just squeaked out 2-1 against Ron Wiz in that Moth mirror. That was nasty. Guys, check out the bracket VOD for that. For the folks watching this live, you see what I'm doing. And then Ursus just had to beat Stevie. Started in the semifinals, just how the seeding was. And Stevie is in bronze playing Ron Wiz. So we might be able to see that depending on the length of this one. But we have Ursus in the finals with King of the Skull Servants. Let's go. So turn 1. Also notice the 30-card deck with Ursus. So we have 1 Skull Servant in the grave. All Kings coming out of the 1,000. We have triple back row and Goblin Zombie, which is going to give us the search. And no freaking way we have Blast Spear. The Blast Spear. Like, I swear, he only has 1 or something like that, too. But of course you're going to see, what a tech. Quite a tech. So Blast Spear is going to kaboom for 1,100. It's really not that much, is it? 1,100 next turn. But sent from sent from field to grave, you get to add. So he still gets a search. He does still get the search here. It doesn't have to be by battle. Oh, yeah, that's right. DB might have Nobleman's, too. That's pretty big. I don't think that Ursus has anything that flips, though. Just Goblin. Just Goblin. So Breaker with a counter, and now we get to pick out which card we want to pop. Or we can just keep on it. Well, it makes sense to actually pop it, because you don't really want to swing into Goblin Zombie like Blast Spear is going to do that work for you, right? Unless Ursus has removal. We do have the Book of Moon, most likely on the Goblin Zombie. So Blast Sphere does fall off here. Oh, did Breaker target the book? Nice. Chain Parasite. This is going to work. Chain Parasite on Goblin. In some of the most... Guys, that's pretty much as intricate as Speed Duel gets. There is... Oh, and a Floodgate on the Moth coming out. Let's go. So that's a permanent face down 3,000 Moth. We do get the shuffle of Parasite, though. Yeah, that's as intricate as Speed Duel gets. If you guys played Master Duel when it came out, and you haven't played Advanced in like 5 to 10 years, and you played against that one combo guy, and that pissed you off, play Speed Duel. That's as intricate as it gets. And only 1 special summon happened. We don't even need Max C. All right, 1 set and we pass. End phase Zoma, sure. Nothing's going to get through that that Moth. That is unfortunate. Well, I mean, 4,000 Tech King gets through that Moth. But we got some work to do. We got to build up our grave. So there's another counter on King, or on Servants of the Fallen King. Got to get another Skull Servants in. Looks like we didn't brick any, which is good. I mean, we might have 1 in hand, but maybe not. All Kings come out at 2,000 currently. We flip up the Goblin Zombie. And that is a 2,000 Attack King, sure. 2,000 Attack King can get over Breaker, so can Zoma. We're thinking on Summon, so Ursus just retracted that card. Do we need to go through Moth with 30 cards? Yeah. That's it. He just floodgates everything and then waits. Oh, wait, I've seen a deck like that. Viral Despair. Battle phase difference of 4. Ursus, no cards left. But we have some resources to play around with because, obviously we can dump 1 more Skull Servant into the grave, putting the King at 3. And if King gets destroyed by battle, we can banish a Skull Servant to bring it back out. It drops 1,000 attack, but at least you have a kind of something perpetual like that. In the standby phase, Nightmare Wheel on Zoma. And we're going to chain. Chain Book of Moon on Zoma to reset, most likely. Good call, good call. Okay, slowly whittling away DB's resources there. Oh, Siege, thanks for the gift. Appreciate it. You just added $3 more to the pot. $28. Tetra, you're lurking in here. Go to bed. Tetra, I thought you were playing something else. I thought I caught you playing something else. But, wow. See, I'm so sorry, CJ. Your gift went to Tetra. Tetra won't even sub to me himself. But thank you, thank you. You just added $3 to the pot. $28. That is some money right there. Oh, my God. Literally, he gifted, and then the Moobot reminder showed up. All right. Breaker with the counter, going to hit that last card, Zoma, right? The reset Zoma, of course. Siege, I'm done to play ARAM after this, or potentially Smash. I don't know. I edited a lot of Smash and Rival stuff today, so I kind of want to play. Battle phase. Breaker over Goblin is 500. Goblin gets to search for King. All Kings are currently at 3. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 2. What happened to... Where'd 1 go? Oh, we didn't get all 3 in yet. We didn't get... It's still that turn. Yeah, we doing it. We out here. I am so wired on glitch energy. So we are... I'm here to stay. I was going to do my performance avails today, though. Like tonight. Because I scheduled most of them tomorrow. All right. Now all Kings are at 3. So that's a big ouchies for that that breaker. Big 1,400 ouchies. Sure. There you go. I'll just do that then. Making it easy. Filling out a performance evaluation. Achieved more. All right, we have Parasite on King. And yeah, all Kings are 4,000 now. So joke's on you. I'm huge. So we know we have 1 Moth set that was floodgated. That's 3,000 defense. That's the one in the center. And then we have another Moth out at 35. But that King just got big. Yeah, it's so easy. King is just such a glass cannon. Gotta be careful. There's the book. Oh, we in trouble now. We need defense here. King has to stay at 4. So we have to be able to stop this attack. Yeah, Nightmare Wheel, sure. You know, honestly, and it's a top deck situation, I think we just flip up King and we just wait, right? And face Zelma. Oh. Oh. 2 shrines. Yeah, actually, you know what? This is really good for Ursus that he didn't get Shrine yet. Because otherwise he'd just kind of have dead cards in the water because he's consistently had a monster. Like, Shrine is tough when you also want to run Zoma. Because it just gives you more opportunities to, like, not have an empty field. Just go game 2. Hey, we're here for theatrics. All right, battle phase. It's going to be a difference of 5. Oh, my gosh, we are committing Sudoku. That's right. I forgot Zoma could do that. And Ursus has the life points to deal with that. Nightmare Wheel on the Zoma, sure. But we're going to swing over for 500. Looking very good for Ursus. Up to the top deck with FAMAS, and I believe we're burnt out on the skill. Standby phase, Nightmare Wheel, sure. Ursus down to 3. But I think this is it for DB. Next turn, King can just swing over, and then Zoma for game. Hard pass. So if that's not a sphere, then we just run it. If we have another monster, that's great. Creature swap. Wait, creature? Oh, swap King. Yeah, swap King, because King is 0. It's your graveyard. So King at 0, that's just like murder. That's just straight murder. Oh, that's funny. Good stuff, Ursus. Is Ursus really going to take first with King? With King of the Skull Servants? I get to put that Ursus was first? No, I don't know. We'll see what DB has to say about that. We're in the siding phase. So what do we side? I think there are things we can side out. But what do we side in? There's no special summons. All the defusions in everyone's side are worthless today. Oh, swap so ouch. Oh, shoot. Good call, Delicates. You had damage done to the opponent always. big. Oh, yeah, because it resolves in grave as a trap. And that's where the damage comes from. Yeah, that's a good call. Wow, that's overkill. Most damage ever done? Most overkill damage ever done in a Speed Duel game? Maybe. All right. Going game 2. Ursus on the draw. I'm sorry, on the play. Ursus with the L set pass. Oh, full back row. Let's go. We're out here. Full back row. All kings come out at 1,000. That would suck if that last monster was another Skull Servant, because then you got to just rely on the top decks here. Where's the Nobleman's side? We know DB has Nobleman's. Breaker, take your pick. Hitting a Haunted Shrine. Not a great hit, unfortunately. Haunted Shrine with Graveyard Effect. Haunted Shrine might actually save Ursus's butt here if we don't start getting monsters. If that's Goblin Zombie, we're set. But if it's like a Skull Servant, we're in trouble. Who else is bricked up? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. So next turn. Oh, and face Zoma, sure. Well, you got a monster out, I guess. But now you can't Haunt Shrine. So if Ursus just drew the third Skull Servant, then that's the worst thing that could ever happen to anyone. But I'm assuming he didn't, and so he's going to be able to at least put the third one in. So now the problem is we have 3 Skull Servants in the grave, but no kings. So we need a Goblin Zombie. We need a king, ideally, something to start this rolling. 3 back row, though, is so tough. Like, what king is not safe from Book of Moon. So we're going to try and swing with Zoma. Sure. Right, the 30-card deck, and you get a Skull Servant draw. That sucks. It's a 10% chance. All right. Cosmic Cyclone on the Zoma. DB dropping to 3,000, and end phase Zoma on itself. Yeah, we're going to keep this aggression, and we've got this game, I think. Ursus with just 2 cards set, and no guarantee to draw king, and 23 cards left in the deck. Another breaker? Oh, this is looking bad for Ursus. Uh-oh. Oh, Shrine and Grave. Good call, good call. We're hitting the Nightmare Wheel. Yeah, but Shrine and Grave only gets out Skull Servant. Like, it's just to kind of defend him, like, for a turn. So there's 60. Oh, my gosh, this is lethal on the field. We have to Shrine here. We have to Shrine. If that other card's a Shrine, that's not bad, because then we can kind of keep playing around. Okay, we're going to banish to bring out a Skull. So we took the 16 from 1 breaker. Attack replays here. Breaker goes into Skull. And now Zoma for 18. Ursus lives. Nightmare Wheel. Okay. So we have to top deck here. We are out of things to do. We have to top deck. Like, top deck a king would be huge, but of course if that back row's a Book of Moon, we're in trouble. Nightmare drops 5. Look, it's even. Just about. And it's set. So we have to stop 1 breaker attack. He can't keep playing monsters. That's good. But if something kills these, he can parasite. 16 hunch. Oh, we stalled out 1 more turn, baby. And we can remove. Oh, we're actually gonna take it. So we're gonna, like, the last, like, dying chance will be that last banish. And do we have the card now? We get DB down to 2,000 with Nightmare Wheel. And a set. Oh, and a set. Really needs some monsters. And at the same time, DB just keep drawing his hand back. Now he's most likely going to have a resource to get rid of King. So Zoma, this is actually really interesting. Because if we plow through this, we take 16, and then Ursus just Haunted Shrines a Skull Servant back and blocks that last breaker attack. And then his standby phase, DB actually dies from Nightmare Wheel. This is huge. That was actually a really good draw. I didn't realize how Nightmare Wheel whittled him down like another 1,000, and he Cosmic Cycloned. So it's just like so much, I wouldn't say unnecessary damage, but you know, the damage adds up. And now Ursus, any opportunity for Ursus to draw. And all of a sudden, you know, you got to be careful because now it might start slipping away from DB Grinder. All of a sudden, we got 2 cards that are a threat, that are out, like, in the way from the lethal damage. And we have Haunted Shrine. So, like, if that sets a Goblin Zombie or a Zombina or something, it's just going to be more of a mess. And meanwhile, Nightmare Wheel is going to kill him. Yeah, Ursus knows it. I mean, if DB... I was going to say, if DB Nightmare Wheels, then all of a sudden it's a race against time and Ursus is out of... Ursus is going to be out of time. But if Ursus had all the time in the world, we would want Nobleman. Great side. That's going to be the guy. Ooh, Zombina, sure. And it's not a flip. Does it leave field? Dang. Destroyed by opponent's card. Yeah. Yeah, destroy that target, and if you do, banish it. Yeah. So it destroys, and then if you destroy it, banish it. Because like some cards are like just banish it, and so then a destroyed effect doesn't happen. But Nobleman does say destroy that target, and if you do, banish it. But it was destroyed. That's interesting. Interesting little language. So we do have the Skull Servant back. So we're living. We're chilling. But Nightmare Wheel is going to kill us. It's going to kill Ursus. Obviously, DB cannot swing into Zoma at all. Yeah, we're playing defensive. We're just waiting for the Nightmare Wheel to kill him. So Ursus has nothing. Ursus can't deal with this Nightmare Wheel. Whatever we drew has to be able to deal with it. Okay, well, at least we're going to make it close. Got to make it close. Hey, take that 5. Yeah, it's close. You know, what do we do? This has to be magic removal, like straight magic removal. But I don't know if we're running something that isn't Cosmic Cyclone in the side, which obviously you can't do. So this is a good final so far. That's DB Grinder with the second win. Going into game 3. We have a breath of fresh air with the King of the Skull Servants. Did we even see King that game? That's tough for Ursus because you got to think about how that opened. With a Skull Servant in hand that we had to set. We like got everything in the grave, but then we had no monsters to play with. And Zoma was helpful, and Haunted Shrine helped us stay alive, but we just didn't. We didn't get the momentum. Yeah, you got too low. But really interesting though. We're going to game 3. It was a good final so far. Meanwhile, in the bronze match, remember we do have Stevie and Ron Wiz. Ron Wiz also playing Dark Moth. Stevie playing not Moth, Digging for Gold, kind of Dark Warrior. But yeah, we're doing good here. Yeah, just keep staring at Nobleman right there. What a great side. This can completely turn around. DB can absolutely get this easy Game 3 win with the right Nobleman. Because Ursus opens pretty tentatively with those sets. Yeah, I'd say it's anybody's game. From a meta perspective, you know, you lean towards DB Grinder's favor. But I don't know, Ursus is just such a great player. And some of these interactions are just, he just comes out on top. All right, so DB on playing first. Oh, breaker with a counter. Yeah. Oh, no set. Just raw breaker with a counter. Like, here I am. What are you going to do about it? Yeah, I like that. Nothing really beats that right away. Actually, nothing beats that. Not on turn 1. Servant's going to get 1 Skull Servant in. Good. He didn't draw all 3. That's really nice. Oh, creature swap. Yeah, good call. Ursus runs at least 2. At least main. Yeah. Interesting. First turn, he's got to think a little bit. Just staring at a breaker. We're going to raw book him. Okay. Goblin Zombie normal summon swing over. That's not bad. Newdoria. Sure. Okay. Close enough. I forget he has got Newdoria too. It's just a good card, I guess. Yeah. That's actually going to happen. You know, nothing, no hand trap there. That's a good response to turn one. I think that was a good response. You got to burn the Book of Moon. But, I mean, he's down one breaker already. And you know that a lot of that deck is swing on the breaker. Also, if Ursus wants to hang on to a lot of these back row, you know, you definitely want to get rid of that breaker. A T set, but he put him in opposite corners, sure. No Parasite Unfazed meaning he doesn't have it. True. Newdoria is a popular Parasite target, just because the effect is obnoxious. Okay, we get our second Skull Servant in. So we have 2 in a book, right? That's our grave. All Kings come out at 2. We have another set from hand, and we're going to swing. Reckless Abandon with that Newdoria. Do we hit the Man-Eater bug? We do. Okay. Oh, my gosh. We have the other Skull Servant. No, so Ursus bricked one again. The 30-card deck, 10% chance. Oh, boy. So that's actually a pretty good hit for Ursus. DB gets the shuffle. End phase Zoma, though. Yeah, this is definitely, you could plow through this with Newdoria, but it's DB's turn. But DB on helping Ursus there, yeah. Newdoria would have been the right hit, I think. Ursus, all 3 Skull Servants in now. Kings come out at 3,000. Parasite on Newdoria. Any response here? Yeah, that must have been a top deck. This is going to be huge now. We're in an OTK situation. We need, like, that has to be Haunted Shrine. Floodgate, sure. Floodgate is helpful also. So I think we're going to take this 1,800 on the chin from Zoma. But we are definitely not out of the game. Okay. Ursus down to 22. We know that getting a little too low on life is what cost him the last game. Obviously, that's how you will lose. But, I mean, too much to play around with once you start getting burned with Nightmare Wheel. We have a T set. So, like, Haunted Shrine's good here. Book of Moon's fine here. Kaiku, that's a tough summon. Oh, man, you let Kaiku break through, and what do? Kaiku break through? What do? Nothing. Newdoria taking Kaiku, sure. Good call. Because if Kaiku banishes 2 of those Skull Servants, you're in huge trouble. End phase Zoma. Oh, my God, Zoma. All right, well, we're using all the cards we got. Field looks much better. This whole board looks much better in DB Grinder's favor. Still a card in hand. 4 cards on his board. Ursus at 22. Going for a Zoma Crash. No damage here if this goes through. That's going to happen. It was mutual. The Zoma. Oh, look at that. And phase Zoma. Mother. Good God. We got a problem with these Zomas and Nightmare Wheels, I think. Has anyone thought of this? Those cards are kind of problems. Oh my God, the Nightmare Wheel. Nightmare Wheel on the set monster, sure, because that can happen. Drops Ursus down to 17. Yeah, Ursus is in serious burn range now. Because, like, if he hits anything with Zoma, like a Newdoria, Goblin Zombie 11, 12, all of a sudden we're in wheel range. Yeah, creature swap would be good here. Okay. Another 7. Ursus just playing what he's got from the top deck. Unfortunately, last couple games, no kings. These kings would be strong, but, you know, Zoma, like, you got to get around Zoma. Ursus dropping down to 12. So Nidoria into Zoma does not win. And DB not really feeling like he's got to do anything else here. We have, remember that center set card is a Moth. We did floodgate that Moth pretty early, which was the right call. Otherwise, this game would have been much quicker. Yeah, he's got... I think we'll probably see this come to 3 turns. I don't think the DB's in any aggressive rush here. And Ursus just couldn't deal with getting rid of Wheel last time. There was just no raw magic removal, nothing that could happen here. Like, we have to rush him down, but if he's just going to wheel you, and also he still has 4,000 life, it's just, you can't do it. I don't think Ursus has enough magic removal, unfortunately. And with 30 cards, you know, it's a little less consistent to find what you're looking for. DB sets another card. Ursus at 7. 2 turns to go. There's a king. We top decked a king, guys. Here's the problem. Okay, never mind. We're fine. Oh, think on summon. No. Oh, Ursus showed creature swap. No. Okay, summon's good. Whew, we had a chance to be really shitty there. So creature swap's good here because king, it's number of skull servants in your graveyard. Oh, hello. Okay, or we're actually giving him the set. I thought we were going to give him a 0 attack king, but sure. And then we're either getting the Zoma or we're getting the floodgated Moth, which is like, that's not terrible. Obviously, DB's keeping the Zoma because it's all about the more damage that can happen. We're going to set that. Nightmare Wheel? No, double Nightmare Wheel. This is it. We have no way to answer that. Ursus doesn't. Like, there's a shrine in the back row and maybe like a book. Okay, there's a book. Book on King does... Book on King works here. It's gonna drop him to 2. Book of Moon after the fact does drop Nightmare Wheel off. And Nightmare Wheel doesn't go anywhere. So no magic slots left. Just like full up with these wheels. These dead. We got 1 dead wheel. He really should. Yeah, it's unfortunate because it's like no... We got... All right. We know that's a Goblin Zombie that was creature swapped. Public knowledge. Both players know. But we got 1 dead wheel, 1 live wheel. So really just we wait. Ursus needs to deal with the Nightmare Wheel that's up and active in his next turn. But like we keep saying, we don't have... I don't think we have back row here. We don't have Zoma here. I'm sorry, not Zoma. We don't have Breaker here. We don't... Obviously, Cosmic Cyclone just doesn't work here. We ran out of life points. Similar situation we saw the last game. And we just don't see Dust or anything like that. Oh my gosh, and we got Breaker. And we can just pop the gun. I bet you that card's a Haunted Shrine. It's just like, it's just... Oh, it's actually Nightmare Wheel. Okay. I was going to say, because Haunted Shrine's tough when you flood your board with monsters and the Zomas and the creature swaps. It's just hard to get a Haunted Shrine in edgewise. Like, it's like good security. It's good insurance, but not always useful. But that was a Nightmare Wheel anyway. So we know he's got a floodgated Moth. And... Oh gosh, what was that? Oh, King, right? So I think we got this. Even if he clears over like Breaker for 14. Oh, okay. We're actually going to try and just bop King. Sure. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna hit with Breaker. Sure. But we don't bump into this Moth. Now Ursus, this is his chance. This has to deal with Nightmare Wheel or somehow inflict 4,000 life points of damage to DB Grinder. Or DB Grinder is looking at his first win here. His first place in the Showdown. Oh my gosh, Ursus couldn't do it. Couldn't get there. Biggest takeaway, could not deal with the back row. The Zomas and Nightmare Wheels were too much. There was a Haunted Shrine, sure. But we couldn't deal with these. Oh, we had a Jinzo side. Jinzo side's actually really smart against this Nightmare Wheel Zoma meta here. But we couldn't deal with the back row, or we didn't see the Jinzo. So good stuff to DB Grinder. Congratulations on your first place. Ursus, King of the Skull Servants, thank you for keeping it lively. Ursus walking away second place, King of the Skull Servants, second place. And, okay, reporting in 4 minutes ago, our bronze match is over. Stevie wins 2-1 over Ron Wiz. Congratulations, Stevie. That was with, like, the David's Digging for Gold and, like Nidoria, Gaia, Nightmare Wheel Zoma, Dark Staples. So we have 3 unique decks that place top 3. That's going to be an interesting pie chart. I'd like to see that. Good stuff, everybody. Really happy with the Skull Servants, though. Doing well. But that's going to be it, guys. Speed Duel Showdown number 23. Tight hour and a half. That's the way I like to see it. But I think that this was a pretty exciting one. I think this was pretty hype. We saw some good stuff here. That definitely was, I felt much better about this one. There's just a lot of interesting matches to see. And I appreciate it. Delicates, thanks for carrying the chat there. Love the engagement. Appreciate it, guys. All right, we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to try and be quicker with these VODs this time. The VODs for the last weeks came out today. But we'll be a little quicker. Let's see if we're going to raid anyone. Knockout City, Moonlighter, Smash, Pokemon, Rivals, Pokemon, Smash. Nah, we're just going to cut it. Really isn't? Nope. No one's playing Master Duel. All right, we're going to cut it, guys. But thank you for the support. Siege, gift sub, appreciate it. Thank you for everybody that followed. I think we had a couple follows there. And appreciate the viewership. I think we broke 20, which is, I'm happy. That's all I want. So we'll cut it off. But I appreciate you guys' support. Anything else I want to plug? glitchenergy.com with a Y. Checkmate Esports, 10% off with code Checkmate. And Win-A-Box is just wrapping up. Speed Duel League. Moobot has pushed the Discord server a couple times. So join the Speed Duel League Discord. Exclamation point Discord. Michael, I'm letting all these slide. I'm letting all these sus comments slide, all right? You're on thin ice, pal. Speed Duel League Discord, join that. Win-A-Box number 14, 16, 18, which one are we on? The one for January is just wrapping up. They span about a month. So we're going to do signups for the next one probably in the next week or so. That is the one where it's 72-hour rounds. 72-hour rounds, you kind of play as you can. And then, of course, the Showdown every Monday night. And I kind of really push it like Monday, like 2 hours to go. So we see who comes on. But appreciate you guys' support. And I think that's all I have. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you next time. See ya.